Okay, so I got the brakes. I got the brakes apart, and this is what I'm talking about. Honestly, the controls are loose, so I'm gonna see if I can take that apart and get it out. So I got the top cover off and disconnected the air cleaner monitor, and so this is the way they had it in place. Pretty hacky. Hopefully I can get this out without any serious complications. It looks like it's just a cotter pin on there, cotter pin on there, and then the battery wires. I already disconnected the ground on the battery, so I won't be getting shocked. At least I don't think so. And maybe I can get lucky without having to disconnect the cables from the floor. Alright, that would be nice if I could just... You gotta get the vacuum and vacuum that all out too. But you see what I'm up against? Alright, just heard some noise. And there are the neighbors. Look at them fighting and jumping around. All right, let me get back to work. Here's the sunset. I worked late into the night. That's beautiful, isn't it? I don't know, all this work I'm doing. Does that sunset make it worth it? I'm thinking, hell yeah. Boy, that's beautiful. All right, I'm back for some more punishment. I guess this is the part of the story where I start to hemorrhage the cash. So we got the brake accumulator that's leaking internally. I got the brake reservoir that's rotted out. I got to fix, and I can't get the control mount off the floor because it's rotted out completely. The head's on the bolts. So called my buddy and gonna ask him if he had a portable acetylene setup, oxyacetylene setup, but he happens to be in Florida having a good time. So that ain't gonna help, and he didn't have one anyway. And his suggestion was, oh dude, you can't use that. You need the cutoff wheel. You gotta get yourself electric cutoff wheel. Well, I was just gonna buy a small oxyacetylene setup. But when I got to the store and I looked at the price, when I got to the store, I looked at the price, it was $350 plus tax. And I'd have to go get a bottle service, and it's Sunday, and I want to get this done now. So I went and I hemorrhaged, and I bought myself a small generator, 25-foot cord, and a 7-amp, 4-inch electric angle grinder with a bunch of cutoff wheels. Now it's time to get to work and get this cut out. I would have preferred to have a respirator, but all I had was mask, and I have a handful of respirators at the palace, and I didn't really want to buy and spend more money. So I'm gonna deal with the dust mask. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the bolts off of this pull this cage out. Right, there's only 2 bolts left holding this cage on. Then I'm going to take the 3 bolts holding the plate down, and then I'm going to have to fight to get those nuts off the cables. They seem to be pretty well stuck on there, and we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, I called the company that sold me those batteries for this GoPro, and of course I was 7 days late on the Amazon refund, and they said, oh, no problem, the batteries are warranted for 3 years. So they were supposed to send me some batteries. They sent me 2 batteries and a charger. I bought 4 batteries. I don't need a charger. So I called them up again and explained to them my dissatisfaction with their customer service and their product. And now they realize, oh, we'll send you 2 new batteries. Well, I think this little video clip here so far is 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and I'm already down 1 bar on the 3 bars on the battery. So they're just garbage. Is what it is. Let me get to work here. There it is. A little corrosion. Nice, huh? Oh, that's got to come off. That one and that one in the back. Alright, easy peasy. Alright, so I picked up these Bonnie wrenches there at the Harbor Freight because I need a 1 5/16. I don't have a 1 5/16. I got 1 1/8 is the biggest I go. I'm gonna slide this wrench on like so for some leverage, and we'll see if that breaks loose. I have a feeling. Let me put my gloves on here because I'm gonna bust open a knuckle, I think. Oh, yes. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's spreading already, right? No. Yeah. So, not that quality. Let's try the 1 inch. Let's see if I can. Might be under 1 inch, but I doubt it. No. Damn it. Alright, after a great fight, I won. Unfortunately, I had to cut those nuts out, and it looks like I chewed that thread up quite a bit, but this one's not that bad. Here's what it is. I had to get them out. So now I got to get these screws out, and I have a feeling my benzomatic torch is not going to be hot enough to get those nuts to expand to release the tension on those screws, or bolts I should say. So this is what the aftermath of my demolishing looks like. So that was the one that I chewed up pretty good, the threads, and that was on this side, and I did an easy job. That was a little bit, that came off a little easier. Anyway, now I got the template now to make a new one, and I'll weld those sticks on there, get some new nuts. I was going to take the nuts off the bottom of those cables, but that's going to be like impossible, so they're going to stay there forever. Now let me go down underneath and see if I can heat those nuts up. It's kind of windy. I should say it's not kind of windy, it's extremely windy, and I guarantee you that that benzomatic torch there is not going to be able to hold a flame.